Remember 2 years ago when Dak had that great season? Almost threw for 4,000 yards? Yeah. And guess what happened when the 49ers came in there? What did the 49ers do to him? Got him, put foots up in him, got him right on up out of there.
Yeah.
Last year, even though he missed 5 games, he tied for the league in interceptions.
Interceptions, yeah.
Go on the road to the 49ers, what they do? Put foots in them. Got him right on up out of there.
What if this their year, though? What if this is their year when they get that first round of the playoffs, and they get past that first round?
We've seen them get past the first round. We haven't seen them get past the second round.
They get past that divisional round.
Okay. Have you seen it? Now, you do realize they haven't been past that first round. You were probably – so how old were you in 95? How
95, 95, I was 22.
You weren't 22. 79, 6, you were 16. So think about that. You were 16.
Wait a minute. Let me get my calculator. Hold on.
You don't need no calculator. I calculated for you.
Okay.
You were 16. and you not 32. You're not even 36. So let that sink in for just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how long it's been since they've been past the second round.
Wait. It's been that long?
Yeah. When they won the Super Bowl in Arizona. 95.
And they still get the type of media attention and criticism. And
yes.
Hey, that is truly America's team. You do understand that, right?
Yeah.
For you to not have won in so long.
Because their fans are delusional. Because Jerry tells them every year and everybody buys into it. This is their year. It's kind of like the kid, the parent to tell the kid, "Oh, I'm gonna take you tomorrow," and tomorrow never comes. But you still hold out hope that what he said is going to come true, or that Christmas gift that you were expecting that never came.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my grandmother told me.
Go ahead. At the beginning of every season, all 32 teams had that same speech and that same talk from their head coaches.
Nah, but their owners are not out there peddling that. See, that nobody else owner is saying that this team reminds me of those Super Bowl teams when you had those 7, 8 Hall of Famers on it. What other owner is saying that? What other owner is telling you who's going to play, who's injured, the injury report? What other owner is doing that?
Yeah, but
what other owner is saying after you beat the Commanders that this is the happiest that I've been? What other owner after you beat a division rival says, you know what, this is the best we played? What other owner is doing that? Him.
But Jerry Jones, he's always been front and center though. He's always been that way.
Because he wants it about him. No matter how great Dak plays, when you think of the Cowboys, who you think about, Ocho? Jerry Jones.
Jerry, because he's always front and center. I think
and
he likes
all
that
the
thing.
other owners, not Patrick Mahomes. Clark Hunt says, I don't need that. Robert Kraft got 6 championships since he got his last one. Think about that. Right. He's been 9 times. He got 6.
Damn.
And Mr. Kraft's like, hey, Coach Belichick, Tommy. He called him Tommy. He called both of them Tommy. I mean, Tommy and Billy. That's what he called Coach Belichick, Billy. He calls Tom Tommy. Y'all get that. I don't need that. See, He craves that. And that's why he got Jimmy up out of there. Because he wouldn't get that. He wanted that.
Right. Man. So do you think maybe if Jerry was to move out the way, maybe
Jerry ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
The owner's the one guy that can never lose his job.
I mean, he can't lose his job. I'm talking about just taking a back seat as far as being the face and the voice of the Cowboys, and let the players do it. Let Dak do it.
You do realize they're the face. You do realize that they got guys that got way more money than Jerry, and we don't know who the hell they are. If Jerry were to move,
who got more money than Jerry?
Man, Jerry probably the 1300 or 1400th richest person in the world. There are a lot of people that got more money
in the world. I mean, I know there is. I was speaking on.
And we don't know about
the Cowboys. I thought you meant with the Cowboys organization.
No. But why not? Because they don't own the Cowboys.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going.
That's why you think those rich people tried to get those teams. That's a level that, and some rich people don't want that. Some people like, hey, I got my 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 billion. And I'm cool. I'm cool. I love my anonymity. I'm gonna go get on my, my 300, 400-foot yacht. Remember,
mega yacht, not just any yacht, mega yacht.
Ocho, you know what the saying is? Ain't no crying on the yacht. Ain't no crying on the yacht, and ain't no crying 35,000 feet up on the air on the G6. They cool with that. But Jerry is so tied to the Cowboys. I mean, that's his baby. Yeah, that's his baby. That's our man. That joker right. Hey, ain't
so
no
who can tell Jerry? How about, you know what? I think things will change for us as a team, as an organization, if you kind of took a backseat a little bit. If you didn't be the voice, if you didn't say some of the things that puts a strain on the team to have to go out there and perform by saying things like, this is one of the best defenses, or this is the Super Bowl contending team. Who can talk to him and he can actually listen and be like, you know what? Maybe you're right.
Steven is his right-hand man. Steven is the guy that most of the time when you see Jerry sitting up at the podium or the desk, is Steven next to him. Also, now he does have a Jerry name is Gerald. He does have a junior, and he has a daughter, Charlotte. And I think his wife is named Jean. So probably Steven. Probably Steven.
I mean, this would be a good time at some point. So, I mean, I'm just saying, after all these years, I'm not sure how Cowboys fans feel about it, but I think maybe the direction of the team will go where it needs to go if Jerry took a back seat and didn't try to take all the attention and put the onus and the pressure on the players to go out and perform, and just allow them to play the game like the other 31 teams do that don't have their owners putting the pressure on them to go out there and succeed.
Well, Ocho, when I was in Baltimore, Brian Billick did a lot of talking. So he was essentially writing checks that we had to cash. Yeah. And we had a defense that can cash those checks.
Or steal it. Either one. Y'all can steal it too.
So now the thing is, if Jerry was talking like he's talking right now in the 90s, when he had Playmaker and Emmett and Troy, and he had all those guys. He had Nate Newton, he had Tuanay, he had Gogan and Stepnowski and Big Easy. And then you had Leon Letton, you had all those guys, Tolbert and Chaley and Darren Woodson and all those guys.
You could do that.
Hey,
you could do that.
Could you?
Yeah, you could.
Could you? But everybody said they want to see my shirt. This is what I do right here. It's all I got for you, Ocho.
I give 100. I give 100% that work. 10% Monday, 30%.
Friday, you ain't getting nothing. Friday, you already know. It's already the weekend.
Yeah.
So
5% Fridays.
49th and King donated $50, and he asked, Uncle Ocho, do you think the Cowboys are better at home because of the speed of the field versus the natural turf outdoor style? No. I think the thing is that when they go on the road, teams run the ball at them. They're a light football team. They're built on speed. And so they're predicated on having a lead. Look at the games they've lost. They ain't had no lead. It's hard to get after the quarterback when you down 14 and they running the ball down your throat. You can't sack the quarterback if he ain't got the ball.
Yeah.
So that's what teams are doing. Teams are putting him in a deficit. So now you got to sit in there because they're an undersized team. They're all about getting it's like that Floyd, I think Floyd Peters, famous says, hey, we're gonna stop the run on the way to the quarterback. And so that's how the Cowboys think. Everybody's trying to attack the quarterback, attack the running game on the way to the quarterback. Well, when you got guys firing off on you, hey, you remember what D-Law said? Oh, you hit a mofo in the mouth, you hit him over and again and again. So when a mofo line up and they hit you in your mouth again and again and again and again, and when you try to make a pile, they lift your butt up and get you up out of there again and again and again.
Yeah.
Then you got 266 yards. Josh Allen threw the ball 15 times yesterday. He completed 5. And the conditions like that, what the hell you think they're going to do, Ocho?
You got to run. Exactly. You got to run. You ain't got no choice.
So
you ain't got no choice.
I don't know what they thought was going to happen. At that point in time, and we see James Cook. We see Joe Brady relying a lot more on the run game with James Cook. Not only running the football, they're throwing the ball to him, allowing him to get down the field. We see him, we caught that touchdown. And see, They like to play with those undersized and a third down and nickel. They like to play with undersized linebackers. You remember what Deion Dawkins did to number 33? He walked him down the field about 20 yards, dumped him on his head, and they had to come get him.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah,
that's a whole lot of weight on you.
I don't care about how bad you are, but them 300-pounders start leaning on your ass, and you 220, you 230. Bad things gonna happen, Ocho. Bad things.
Different ball game. Listen, physics is undefeated.
Absolutely.
Physics is undefeated.